In this unsettling footage, a family security camera inside their house captures an eerie scene while they are out of town. The video begins with a stilled shot of the living room, which is dimly lit by the glow of a few electronic devices. The room is quiet and undisturbed, giving no indication of the strange events about to unfold. Without warning, the door to the living room slowly creaks open. The camera captures the door swinging on its hinges, moving steadily until it is fully open. For a few moments, nothing else happens. The room remains silent, but the open door stands as a silent, inexplicable anomaly. In this eerie footage, a user receives a notification from their home security camera while they are away. Suddenly, something moves across the camera lens. The image blurs slightly as a faint, indistinct shape glides past, almost as if something was momentarily blocking the view. The camera adjusts, trying to refocus, and the shape disappears as quickly as it appeared. The motion detection feature of a home security camera is triggered, capturing a mysterious ring of light moving around an empty room. The video starts with a typical unoccupied room, silent, still, and devoid of any apparent activity. Suddenly, a bright ring of light appears, gracefully gliding across the floor and walls. The camera tracks its movement, showing the light ring as it shifts and turns, casting an ethereal glow on the surroundings. In this unsettling footage, a security camera captures a man behaving strangely on the road just hours before the news of his disappearance. As the footage progresses, the man appears, walking erratically and glancing around nervously. His movements are jittery and unnatural, as if he is looking for something or someone. He occasionally pauses, staring intently at seemingly nothing, before continuing his uneasy journey. In this eerie footage, a man is captured sleeping peacefully when he is abruptly awakened by his dog's strange behavior. Suddenly, the dog sits up and begins to stare intently at the ceiling, its body language shifting from calm to visibly anxious. The dog's eyes follow something unseen, and it starts to whimper and growl, clearly disturbed by whatever it perceives above. The man's sleep is interrupted by his dog's growling, and he groggily sits up, looking around the room to see what has caused his pet's distress. Despite his efforts, he sees nothing unusual, but the dog continues to act as if there is something terrifying on the ceiling. In this tense footage, Arabic explorer Abdullah Al-Anbari ventures into an abandoned building, aiming to capture any paranormal activities. The video begins with Abdullah entering the decrepit structure.
في أحد؟ يا وراك. بسم الله. في أحد؟ سمعنا الصوت.
At first, he notices some movements, and then suddenly a book falls on its own from the table.
حقة الأسلاك وهذه كلها هنا شوف. والله فيش بعد. في أحد هنا؟ بسم الله. كنت أحب النشاط أنا أيام الثانوية العامة. والله كنت أحب مرة مجال النشاط. إيش هذا؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. شفتوا؟ بسم الله. بسم الله.
Later on, he hears footsteps, then all of a sudden a tile falls from the ceiling.
في حدا؟ في حدا هون؟ يقول لك طالع في المراية. في أحد؟ سمعت الصوت. بسم الله. والله أحس في شيء. قسما بالله شوفوا. ولا عادي. هذا راس أسود ولا إيه؟ من ده هنا؟ شباك خارجي ده. والله أحس بشيء أول.
Lastly, a bucket moves on its own, and he finds something dark standing outside. In this unsettling footage, a couple is enjoying a quiet dinner at night, their attention divided between their meal and the TV. Suddenly, the peaceful evening is disrupted by a haunting sound from outside.
Bájale, bájale. Bájale, 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 bájale. Bájale, 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 bájale. ¿Escuchaste? Se oye bien gacho, ¿eh? Cállate, cállate, cállate. ¿Escuchaste cómo se oye? No te espantes, no te espantes.
The unmistakable, eerie cry of La Llorona, the weeping woman from folklore, echoes through the night. The chilling sound penetrates the walls, causing the couple to exchange worried glances. In this gripping video report, their last captured footage reveals the unsettling moment when a group of boys, reported missing, is seen walking down a quiet road at night. The footage begins with the boys casually strolling, seemingly unaware of the growing tension around them. The boys, noticing the approaching figure, quickly become visibly alarmed. Their pace quickens, and they begin to run. In this intense video, Tim Morozov returns to the most notoriously active Poltergeist house to document the ongoing paranormal phenomena. The footage begins with Tim entering the eerie, dilapidated home, which has a long history of unexplained disturbances and supernatural activity.
Сегодня я взял с собой новый Эми, он более чувствительный, чем мой прошлый. Я побуду здесь до темноты, если не будет никаких сигналов, то я снова уеду домой и приеду сюда через неделю, может быть больше. Может быть больше.
At first, as he was recording himself, in the back an object was seen moving on its own, then a ball gets thrown in his room.
Утка.
Later on, he begins hearing footsteps in one of the rooms with the door closing. As he goes inside the room, he finds no one there.
Странно. Надо обследовать эту стену. Понял.
Lastly, a toy car moves by itself, and behind him, a cloth begins to float on its own. Something attacks him, forcing him to finally leave the house for his safety. In this chilling image, a dark figure is captured standing inside an abandoned building's window. The photo shows a shadowy silhouette against the dim interior, adding an eerie and unsettling atmosphere. The person claims he was on a trip when he captured this strange sight. Subscribe Top 5 Ghost for more scary content.